Alright, so you know that a lot of people, at least like the viewers that I've been watching from my channel, they rant, should I say rant or complain, like whatever it is, like they say like a lot of negative stuff about the Elixir, and like there's a lot of people doing that, right? And I get that, guys. I get that because Elixir is a multiple layer of RNG, like from the start, from like picking the options all the way to the end of the last turn of Elixir. Everything's RNG, right? Everything. There is a skill, but skill is something that's not easy, not hard to learn. Anyone can learn it, and it doesn't matter like that much. Like at the end of the day, RNG is what matters the most. That's what Elixir is. So why does this system exist? To sink the massive amount of gold. Like that's the reason, right? How do they sink the gold? By putting a lot of layers of the RNG that we are experiencing right now. Yeah, like putting RNG to the min-max factor is probably the easiest way for the game to sustain the in-game economy, and at the same time sinking the gold and giving them like a lot of profit. Okay, so with that being said, among a lot of like unpleasancy of like these mess up from the bad RNG and stuff, I just want to talk about one part that I think it's negotiable. Cutting the Elixir part, I would not say it's fine, but I think it's something that is like that's something that people can deal with, like not like too bad, because when like sometimes you're unlucky and sometimes you're lucky, and when you're lucky, like you can get something high, right? But this one I think is a problem. The process before you start to cut, what do you guys do, chat? You place the 5 options on the right side, right? The problem going on here is that Elixir has something called 35 set and 40 set, which procs from a helmet and glove option, right? Is that glove and helmet options, are those easy to find? Type 1, if it's easy for you to find. Type 2, if it's not easy. Most of people will say 2, and exactly that's what's happening, because according to the Ice Fang, shout out to the Ice Fang for like providing this info, which is a Korea API site. This is what's going on the odd of getting the options from each of the sages, guys. Yeah, each of the sages. So it's in Korean, but let me quickly translate. This one means common and helmet, chest, pants, glove, shoulder. And among the common, these 3 right here, which says 2.5% to come up, what do you guys think these are? If others are 7.5%. Attack power, weapon power, strength, dexterity, intelligence, guys. Yeah, these are 2.5% to come up. Rest of the bozoic stuff, stagger, mana, bless of, like all these stuff, yeah, all those stuff are 7.5 each, guys. Occupying massive amount of proportion, guys. And the glove and helmet is the worst part, right? That you guys are keep like having problem to find. And yes, no wonder why you guys are having problem to find, including me. It's 0.56% each to come out from each of the sage. It's crazy. Yeah, see, look at this. This one is the one that people find the most, right? Critical order and critical chaos. 0.56% from each sage to pop up, guys. There you go. And chest is each of them, like HP and DR are 1.25. Pants, the ally enhancement, additional damage, crit damage at 1.25 each as well. And lastly, shoulder, boss damage, like 1.25, and so on and so forth, guys. This is very not fair in my opinion. There's a lot of people that are suffering from even finding the options of the helmet and glove, and like I've seen pretty like many people so far, from West, if they get certain point from the helmet or glove, then they reach 40, but they're not getting it just because they can't find this option every week. The game should not be like that in my opinion, since there's a strong min-max boost going on 35 and 40. Potential, solution, like proposal, let's say, for this is that I'm not gonna ask too much, guys. Potion poisoning, vagabond, and explosive expert. These are 7.5 each, it says. Delete these 3 options, please. If you delete this 22.5%, naturally the odds of others will increase as well, so people will be able to like find the helmet and glove options better than before for sure. It's not asking too much, right? Because if I am asking too much, I would have like ended up saying, yo, game, please let the players pick all 5 options in their favor. But like that's too much. That's not gonna sink the gold. The original purpose is to sink the gold, right? The game can still sink the gold even by deleting these 3 garbage options that has high proportion, guys. If there's like any other better thoughts, guys, feel free to like type it on the YouTube comment. Stay Giga Shed. Spam noted.